How's it going, everybody? I'm doing some diagnostics on the HVAC system in this 1996 Cherokee. I have a vacuum pump that puts almost a perfect vacuum on the system, and then I shut it off, and if it doesn't hold the vacuum, I know that there's a leak. Or I hook the vacuum pump on it, and it won't hold the vacuum. So obviously there's a leak somewhere, and as aforementioned to Andrew online, there's no refrigerant in this system. It should be pouring out of here, and there's obviously nothing. So these lines look good. They're aluminum. They oxidize, but they don't really rust through like the steel would. So these lines look good. The rubber looks nice. It's not dry rotted. It's not leaking around the seals. The only leak that I found was up here, and I don't know why Jeep made these lines steel, but you can see they're very rusted, and there was some hissing up in here. So I would venture to say this elbow, you can see I can just flake that rust right off. So there's two lines. One line runs right from the compressor all the way around. I already got this bolts loose, down to where's that one go? That one goes to the bottom of the condenser, this unit right here. And then the other line goes from the top, you're not going to be able to see it, but the top of the condenser to this accumulator right here. And that one's right here, and I have also loosened that nut. I can't do it with my fingers, but I can do it with a 19mm. And that's important that I don't rip that off when I order a new line. So the point of all this is, with a new line from the compressor right here, and a new line from the condenser to the accumulator, and I think that we're also going to need a new accumulator, we can get some refrigerant in this, and I think it's going to work just fine. There's no way to test this compressor until we replace those two lines. And I know some of you might be thinking like, oh well, that line is cut. The only reason I cut this line down here is there's no room for a open side, so I cut it so I can fit a boxed socket on here. And this is totally seized to that aluminum, so it's not going to come off. So this unit will have to be replaced as well. So I'll email you a link containing the parts and a quote for how much it's going to be to fix them. Everything else on the Jeep works great, and the heat works fine for now.